told me that it's because you have too much of a personality. And so with this video, I thought, this is perfect. It's a video they can't cut me out of. I'm the guy. And so I thought, well, if I have to do this, if I have to do solitary confinement in order to do the things I want to do, then I will do that. That I held my tongue and I swallowed my pride and I tried to do one last ride. And I get there. And at first it's fine. And I mean, they had just freshly painted the set. You could smell it, you know? Which that's probably not good, you know, the smell of fresh paint in your surroundings for the next XYZ time. It looked good on the visual. Like it looks good on camera. You know, it's movie magic bullshit. It was a terrible facility. I mean, it was in one of the studios. They had to get a separate tank for, you know, septic stuff. Yeah, there was a hot tub in it. Yeah, there was an ice cream machine. Like things were cool and funny on paper, but when you think about stuff, a hot tub that's not connected to a filtration system, give it 3 days, it's gonna stink. You know, there's not a hot water mechanism, so the hot tub was a lukewarm tub at best, which was a silly complaint, but the shower was always cold, and you're taking a quick shower, and I had cameras 24/7 on me, and the ice cream machine, let's talk about that for a second. The ice cream machine has 2 modes, on, and off, reeking of smelly dairy mildew. So I got to choose which sense was assaulted at a time. I couldn't have all of them good. So the little things started to build up. You know, there was the bug thing wasn't terrible. But
is that what we're doing these days, Chan? Is this the new? I mean, you guys paraded this shit as a massive dub and a big oh dude, oh my god, dude, defend MrBeast. This is the guy that this is the evidence. This is the.
But it was a factor, and at first it was fine.
This
you know,
is
you're playing it up because you know it's a video.
That's the bottom right there.
And it got to a point where they weren't turning the lights off. You know, I asked them, I said, can we have nighttime hours? You know, and they said no because it would fuck up the time lapse shots. The time lapse of what? Me sleeping or me not sleeping? Yeah, I saw in other videos they did oh, you're gonna get XYZ hours of sunlight. Oh, great! Well, I don't know how they figured that one out. I didn't have it. You know, one of the things was you got to take away your clock, so you didn't know what time it was. Okay, I got no access to sun. I got no access to clock. I don't know, the lights are on me all the time. I wasn't sleeping. I could not sleep, and I have insomnia problems now. But they might have started there. I had good people looking out for me. I had a lot of good people looking out for me saying, this we gotta stop. So I just wanted to turn the lights off. And I'm vocalizing to people, I wish the lights would turn off. And I go up to my friend, my good friend. And I go, they're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists. Oh, good. 24 hours breaking the Geneva Convention, I guess, is what we're doing. So, you know, they're giving me, you know, melatonin, you know, it's not helping, you know, and then Jimmy would come in every other day for an hour, you know, to check in on me because he's doing other stuff. You know, I'm just the guy in the cage over here. He'll come back to me in a minute. And so he'd come by, he'd get the shots, he'd leave. Sometimes he'd have a note for the director over the phone. That would really piss me off. This is the note I got from the director, from Jimmy, when I'm receiving some cash. He said, Jimmy said, can you say to the camera how thankful you are that now you can pay back your student loans? You know how hard it was to do a take of that? And pretend to make it genuine?
What?
Thankful you are that now you can pay back your student loan. Some cash. This is the note I got from the director, from Jimmy, when I'm receiving some cash. He said, Jimmy said, can you say to the camera how thankful you are that now you can pay back your student loans? You know how hard it was to do a take of that? And pretend to make it genuine?
Okay, then don't do it then, what?
I don't want to have student loans. I don't want to be in a cage.
Wait, this doesn't make sense. The guy complains early. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, they coming out of the video. Oh my god, dude, they coming out of the video. And he says, you know how hard it is to act, whatever? Okay, then don't do it then. The fuck?
But Jimmy's the guy with the money. Do what he says.
Is he
do what you want. You want your student loans paid off? You're in this cage. And you have power over people. When one person doesn't have resources and the other one does, and they hold it over your head, and you go, of course, yeah, I agreed to it. I needed it, of course. And just something about like having the cameras on me all the time.
I'ma keep it real with you, dog. Get
like
this shit off the airwaves.
I was not having a good time, but we were filming a video. So I was trying my best to be funny, you know. I'm a dark comic, you know. I got bits about. I had a very traumatic life. I have my dad is in jail for sexual assault of a minor, you know. So this kind of stuff is very near and dear to my heart. You know, I don't fuck around with this shit. Yeah, I have jokes about that in my act. You know, I joke about it because that's what you do in a traumatic experience. You know, abusive relationships. I get out of it. The first thing I do is I do a typine about it. You know, so I'm in this situation where my mental health is not good. My physical health is getting worse, but we're filming. So I'm doing bits. I'm talking to the camera. And I'm being, you know, like, hey, it's been a couple days. I'm not doing so hot, you know, which if I'm filming a video, that's what I should be doing.
Man, chat, I think I'm losing my
It was too real. If they're faking videos, why couldn't we fake this one? You know, if we're allowed to let these cast members have some time off of this difficult challenge, how come we couldn't turn the lights off? How come we couldn't maybe not have some time-lapse footage for 10 seconds?
Did you try to get out?
Yes!
So, chat, you see the other chat when I told you it's fine to screen people, it's not just randoms on the video, otherwise it's gonna be bad content, it's gonna suck, right? Remember I said that it's fine to just like have a more controlled like cast, whatever. That's why. That's exactly what I meant when I said that. Right there, you're looking at that exact reason, like unfolding in front of you.
How much can I? Well, how can I manage to get out of here sooner, and still have a video and still have some cash and get the plug, man.
Objection, Your Honor. This witness is not fit to testify.
Since we're doing time-lapse shots, and since they insisted on time-lapse shots, I said, all right, we'll give you time-lapse shots back. I put my YouTube on with the whiteboard they gave me. And I was like, all right, yeah, go ahead and scrub that footage. You know, you got that whiteboard. Oh no, either that goes in or this footage is unusable. And then, you know, James Warren came in and erased it. You know, fucking, you know, don't put that. Don't, hey, we can torture him. Don't you dare let him get a plug in there. You know. Like we were playing up the joke. You know, it's like I'm the boy in the cage. You know, whatever. Like I'll play into a joke. Whatever, it's fine. It's just something weird about when Jimmy jokes. I have jokes about my dad because I love jokes with my dad. I'll joke with my dad all the time. That guy's a piece of shit. I hate my dad. But I have friends that make fun of my dad. That's fine because I know their intent. I know where they're coming from. When Jimmy joked with my dad, and I said that to seem weird. I don't like it. We were doing that one of those hide and seek videos again. You know, at the time they were a lot realer. So I got caught, and when you get caught, you know, you go to the place where you get caught. And I don't know if there's footage of this. I don't know if, you know, I definitely didn't make the final cut. But he says to me, all right, you're going to jail, you know, like your dad. And like, it's a joke. But when my friends do it, it's fine. And Jimmy just wasn't my friend. He was my boss.
I can't take it anymore!
And so now, I'm locked in a cage at his whim. And I have to do things to get the cash I need to live.
They made a joke. I cannot react properly to make it fun for the audience. My ego is too hurt. I need this. Therefore, I will not act appropriately because I'm upset. They cut me out of the video. I'm not in the video now. What are they doing? Like,
and I got these cameras on me all the time. And I was unwell. I had editors coming up to me saying, "You good, bud?" And I was like,
that's my shoulder.
They're clearly unwell.
They cut my shoulder.
And he goes, well,
They cut me out of video.
It is haunting. Because I'm trying to be funny, but I am mentally decaying, so I'm doing bits. Someone said there is a horror cut of a video in this. And I'm sitting like, who's watching this?
How the
like,
fuck do you not realize this whole thing is Satire started?
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry about that, man. Hold on. I got you, bro.
Hey, that's my shoulder. What? Right there. It's my fucking shoulder. They cut me from the picture. They can't just cut me from the fucking picture. They can't cut me out. Shoulder. They cut me from the picture. They can't just cut me from the fucking picture. They can't cut me out.
Oh, wait. The whole thing is satire? Nothing is real?
Who wants...
Okay, can I be honest with you, Dono? In the world where this is all satire, the whole interview, okay, then the video is shit. Then, if you're putting all this as satire in a video evidence for like your video is stuck. So in either way, in either argument, I win.
to see this? What is
I
fun
win
about
both
this
of the arguments.
And so the thing that made me want to, I got to get out. I can't do another day in a year. Jimmy comes in and I'm asleep. I don't know what time it is. I don't know, it's like 2 or 3 or whatever. He's like, why is he sleeping? I don't know, because I can't sleep. He comes in, he wakes me up. And he goes, ask me why I have 2 briefcases. And I'm like, why do you have 2 briefcases? And he goes, oh, because this one's for today, you know, and this one's for the challenge. And I go, what's the challenge today? He goes, you're gonna run a marathon.
What is it? Actually, is it a movie?
22.6K, whatever it is. And you're gonna do it on that treadmill over there. The first challenge.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Sorry, I don't want to be defensive. This guy feels like he has like some sort of like acting ego or whatever the fuck, dude. And like, dude, I'm telling you. That's probably the problem with the video and him on being on the video. He probably thinks that his acting is good and deserves to be on camera.
Just do it for the thing, like kid, you know. Like there was an element of, oh, Jake will do what we want because he's in house. You know, that's one of the reasons why they got me. Jake's he's an inside guy, so he'll do whatever. We can push him a little extra hard because we know he's good. We know he's. I couldn't say no to the treadmill thing. Yeah. So I people who run marathons train forever, and it's still hard. Again, writer. Do I look like I run? I don't run, you know? Let alone a marathon, let alone have training for it. So I was in a sunlightless, you know.
Did you try to say no? Like, did you have a choice, or?
Based on the Rubik's Cube thing and based on all the other stuff, like there was so much pressure to just do it, just do the thing, you know? And if I refuse, it's just, well, that's the whole video. I guess the budget's, you know, so much money up in flames because Jake said he wouldn't want to do the thing. And so I wanted
to play some games or what?
I wanted to get the boost and I wanted the
Yeah,
dash, and so I
this
started
guy's-
with 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash my hands while this plays for no reason, and after that we can play.
Some breaks. And
My
Okay.
hands.
I asked him, how long do I have? He goes, until I get back. Yeah, I'm running until 3 a.m.
They-
I got off the treadmill.
This guy was mad about how the ice cream machine sounded and the
Oh,
lights,
the blisters on my
and
feet.
I heard about
Just
his whole life.
leaves all over, just these big
It's crazy.
red. I couldn't walk. My muscles were like just the lactic acid. I got off the treadmill, and then the people that came in to like ice my feet, you know, make sure I was good. Then that's when I was like, I'm done. I can't. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. And that's when I get psych in, and I talk to psych about how I'm not well. And like I said, there was a lot of good people over there that was saying, you gotta pull him out. Yeah, I had friends that did some freelance work, and they would tell me, they'd be like, yeah, everyone knows you over there, everybody loves you. They go, oh, Jake Weddle, love that guy. Shame what happened to him. Like I'm a ghost.
Walk on. But I was told the best thing to do is stay off my feet and let them heal. I'm in Raleigh with my family.
Also, it'll be like a month before I get the money, and they aren't giving me all the money. They're giving me what I won up to that point in the game, which was also a slap in the face. But hey, I'm out. I'm alive. Therapist
So is
who
it
knows
still
and cares about me.
satire?
The whole thing was so fucked, and honestly,
I think
he
so,
could
yeah.
have left. No, already insane, because it's sort of, it seems to be co-opting the popular anti-rape slogan, which is a terrible look given the allegations that are going to be coming out very soon. It reads, when dealing with people outside MrBeast Productions, basically what so clearly alluding to the fact that there was a wrongdoing by MrBeast production team. And that's like sort of the thing is, if you're around Green
because it was just
Oh, can you pause real quick?
or
So, like the whole, like this whole thing that I watched was like, he was like, yeah, I really wanted to be a part of videos. And then he got in videos and he just complained about being in videos.
Yeah, because he didn't want
Right?
to. He didn't want to do the bit, pretty much. Yeah, he didn't want to do the bit.
Yeah, I don't, I don't get it.
Well, I think the video. Yeah, there's a problem with the video. It's
He's
called
like,
Womp Womp.
It's fucked up because he's like my boss and I have to do everything because he has money over me. It's like,
Bro,
just
it's
say no.
it's like if Jesse quit tomorrow and said, being on with xQc, okay, and being quote unquote, guys, I was an employee. I was right out of nowhere, even though Jesse's not paid, not an employee. But
and all the times that like you were mean to me,
Yeah,
I made
exactly.
it a real thing.
And you were like, well, that day I didn't want to do the bit, but I had to. I had to do the bit because that's my boss making a joke. And it's like, dude, like womp fucking womp, man. Like holy shit, go get a job. Sorry, man. Like Christ, like get a fucking employment. What the fuck is that?
Guess I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Dude, I hate when people say that they need something, so they do. Brother, listen. There is dozens of millions of people that are in need. Most people are in
I've
need.
always said that you were
Okay.
not like the other kick streamers, hate watching and hoping you'd get better. But your response to this is the last straw for me.
Yeah, I
can't
just
support
I don't
you
really know what I
anymore.
just
You've
watched,
changed.
honestly. Like I'm gonna watch that video like on my own, the whole thing. I'm just still kind of confused.